everybody, and welcome to the Alex vlog. Now I'm going to start a little game series here and it's going to last about 12 weeks. Now what lasts 12 weeks? I know, Doctor Who Series 10. So, what are we going to be playing for the next 12 weeks? Well, the game is going to be called Doctor Who Reactions in Under 5 Minutes. So I have an online stopwatch on my computer screen here, and I'm going to give my thoughts on a Doctor Who episode, but I have only 5 minutes to say what I think about the episode, and once that time is up, I have to stop. So this week's episode is Series 10, Episode 1, The Pilot. So let's begin. 5 minutes starting now. Okay, so The Pilot is a very important episode because it is the introduction of Bill as a companion. And the idea is also that it's also supposed to be a good episode for new fans to join the show, because we have the reveal of the TARDIS, which was done brilliantly, I have to say. And also we are sort of following Bill's journey as she is introduced into the Doctor's world, and that is done brilliantly in this episode, and it certainly succeeds at that. Now, Bill as a character, I'm not going to judge Bill based on just one episode. From what I've seen so far, I quite like her as a character. I think she's certainly someone very different to the types of companions that we've had in the past. She's got a very different personality. She seems very excited and interested, which I like. And I think she's going to be a very interesting companion. Just briefly, obviously she's a lesbian. Let's just say I have nothing against that. I think it is great that Doctor Who is giving proper LGBT plus representation. Not the first time that they've actually had gay characters, whatever, but it's the first time that it's actually been a companion. I have lots of LGBT plus friends, so I'm glad they're representing that. Enough said. About the rest of the episode, I liked the nod to River Song and also the Doctor's granddaughter Susan by the pictures on the Doctor's desk. I liked that. I want to talk about Nardole for a second. Now, a lot of people have said that they're not sure about the purpose of Nardole, but I like Nardole as a character. I think it's very interesting, and it's nice to have another male companion in the TARDIS. And more importantly, a companion who is not from Earth. The first time in modern Doctor Who that we've had a companion that hasn't come from Earth. It was done in the classic series, but this is the first time it's been done in the modern era. Well, I've got just over 2.5 minutes left. I'm not sure what that whole thing was at the beginning, with the sort of robotic noises and sort of the bolt dropping. I think there's clearly more to Nardole than we first thought, but we will see. I'm assuming that Stephen Moffat's going somewhere with this, but we shall see. I loved also the Doctor's collection of different sonic screwdrivers there, and I thought that was really nice actually, which was very interesting and very nice. I will talk about the Daleks briefly. I was surprised to find that this story was actually only a cameo for the Daleks and wasn't actually a whole Dalek story, but it doesn't bother me, because back in Series 6 we only had that one Dalek cameo in The Wedding of River Song, because the Daleks get enough screen time each series as it is, and if we go this whole series and only have a cameo from the Daleks, that actually wouldn't bother me, because we see so much of the Daleks that having the Daleks take a break from being centre stage for a series can actually be a good thing, especially as we've got a very big Cyberman story at the end of this series with the Mondasian Cybermen returning, which I'm very excited about, because the Cybermen are my favourite villains. 1 minute 18 seconds remaining, so let's hurry this up. What was I going to say? I loved the brief return of the Movellans from Destiny of the Daleks 1975, which is who the Daleks were fighting. Little disappointed though that they were fighting new series Daleks, because assuming that it's the same Dalek-Movellan war that was in Destiny of the Daleks, then surely they should have been fighting the 1970s Daleks, but never mind, that's Doctor Who for you, that's continuity. Okay, I've got less than a minute. Overall, I really enjoyed the episode. The TARDIS reveal was brilliant. Bill I like so far. I love to see where we go with her character. Peter Capaldi was brilliant in this episode, as he always is. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with Nardole, and also how he gets along with Bill. And in the last 20 seconds, I'm going to talk about the villain, Heather. The only thing I will say is I'm disappointed that we didn't really get a conclusion, but I think that's deliberate, and I think we're going to see more of Heather throughout the series. And I'm pretty sure that Stephen Moffat left a pretty open ending to her story for a reason. And that is 5 minutes up. So just to wrap it up briefly, I was very happy with the pilot. I liked the story, and ultimately, you know, it's very much an opening story, and it's a story that has lots of things that we don't know, lots of unanswered questions that we hope will be answered as the series goes on. And that's really the sort of thing that you want from a series opener. It's to open the story, to open us to the world of the series. And not every question needs to be answered in this episode. And it's often really, and I think it's really, really good for this series opener to leave things open and to leave questions unanswered. That's brilliant. Now, we do have that coming soon trailer, but my 5 minutes are definitely up. I didn't have time to talk about that, and I'm not really going to, because we know the Doctor's going to regenerate, and we know that all this stuff is going to happen. But yeah, that was 5 minutes, and to be honest, it's probably more like 6 now because I've kept talking. But yeah, that was the pilot, guys, and I will see you guys next week, where we do a 5-minute reaction to Smile. So I'll see you guys next time on the Alex Vlog.